Day 2 of daily vlogging for the Worm Warrior channel. I took ivermectin today. Don't tell anybody, it's the biohacker secret. Do your due diligence before you go on any worm protocols. I'm not here to tell you how to do it because I'm not a doctor. I'm just promoting it because it changed my life. I was chronically fatigued, waking up every day at 12 in the morning, in the afternoon, I should say. I want to get in shape, and I hope this motivates you. If you're, a lot of you are already in shape, but I'm thinking, like yesterday I talked about just how it changed my life. Today I don't have that same inspiration because I already talked about it. I said my piece, but I still want to sell and promote the idea of deworming because it really did help. So I have a website. It's called wormwarrior.com. I'm not affiliated with the brand that I'm selling. I'm just promoting them. That's what worked for me. Over the counter, ivermectin and fenbendazole. You need a prescription. But do your research, because in the biohacker community, they find ways to go around that. I'm not going to tell you how to do it because I'm not sure about YouTube's community guidelines or anything like that. I don't want to get flagged. I don't want to get, I don't want to get paranoid about anything. But I'm on antipsychotics, and I feel like a lot of it has to do with the parasites. So I'll keep track of weaning off responsibly with my, under the supervision of my doctor, and I'll update you guys as we go along to see if I actually end up back in hospital, because I really don't think that there is anything wrong with my actual brain. I think it's just my gut had these disgusting things in it, and it was messing with my mental. I jerked off a lot, couldn't really hold a relationship with a girl, and I couldn't hold my job. I loved my job. I was making tons of money. I was making like $4,600 per sale because I was in the roofing industry. And thinking about going back, honestly, because I don't know how much longer I could talk about Worm Warrior. Today I'm not really feeling that motivated, if I'm being honest, because I don't know. I think it's just because I took the dose of ivermectin today, and maybe I'm having die-off symptoms. Like pressure in my chest. It's not like a heart attack thing. It's just, don't worry. It's fine. But I'm gonna pass these people and then talk to you, because I get really distracted by when I pass people. I don't know, I'm feeling like maybe I got too emotional about how good I felt that I literally made a website for parental pamoate. Literally, it's a drop shipping website from Amazon, so you would get like a legit source. I was like, bro, I could talk about this every day. Like, I could get in shape, I could lose all this weight, and make a brand around gut health and anti-parasitic cleanses. But today I just don't feel that motivated to run. I mean, I'm walking. But yesterday I just had so much energy compared to today. I just didn't want to sit at home because I live with my parents. It's not a good look. Like, I mean, I could blame the economy, I could blame myself, but I really do think it was my gut. But I do want this to be my job, but sometimes I run out of shit to say, you know? I'm just like, there's nothing really to talk about after you get it all out. Like, if you watch my first video, I'm talking like almost manic. No one's really asked me anything though. No one said, hey, are you okay, or anything like that. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you think I'm having a manic episode? I mean, when I wake up this early, it's usually because I'm starting a psychotic break. But the thing with this is I'm actually being nice to people. Typically on my psychotic breaks, I don't really, I kind of treat people badly. Like, I'm mean to them. And like, for example, today my mom asked for eggs and I was upstairs with her and I was like, you can get your own eggs. Reminded me of when I was younger. When I was younger, I would say that stuff like that because, I mean, who is she to tell me to get eggs? Is she disabled? No. Like, I know the argument is that you should help your mom, but I was doing my own thing. Like, don't yank me into your world to do shit for you. Like, do it yourself. Like, I don't ask you to go get eggs when I need eggs. I just go get them on my own. So why should you have the right to tell me what to do? And it's my fault for, living at my parents' house. But I was downstairs in my room, and that's where the fridge is. That's where the eggs were. And usually, this is the twist. Usually I would be like, no, I'm not getting the eggs. Like, screw her. All that emotion I had upstairs would carry with me, and I wouldn't have gotten the eggs. But I was like, all right, I'm down here anyway. The eggs are right there. Let me just grab them for her. And I gave them to her, and she was happy. So usually it's not like that. So I think this time might be different. I'm being cautious though. Like, I don't want to like wean off, like go cold turkey on my antipsychotics, because I'm not sure if the worms were directly related to the schizoaffective disorder. I think they were. I hope they were, because that would solve the problem that I keep running into, which is every now and again I go into a psychotic episode. I go into psychosis. And I've done this before. I've vlogged at the park before, so this is not out of the ordinary. I'm just being cautious. And yes, I want to look like freaking David Goggins and be a Navy SEAL and all that shit, even though I'm pretty much too old for that. I could still run around and lose all this weight. Some of you might be coming from Lorenz Motors. You might be wondering what I'm doing with that. And if you are wondering that, I'm still working on it. I just am taking a break right now because I hit a wall. I was gonna sue this one company called Deroni. They infringed on my patent, but no lawyer would take my case because it's not a utility patent, it's only a design patent. And they mentioned other things like it's not exactly the same, even though it's fan tip wings. That was gonna be like the way I funded Lorenz, like just taking money from Deroni. Because I don't know, like, I don't really work well with others, you know? I like to work on my own, do my own thing. Like Josiah Zahner, he said that once. Doesn't work well with others. I can relate. Because as soon as I sense stupidity or like something I disagree with, I just like pretty much hate that person. Like this one girl in my Discord on Lorenz, we were talking about, I was using ChatGPT to write the messages because like it just I prompt ChatGPT with what I want to say, and I'm like, say this but clean it up, make it like super smart, like AI level. Then I would just copy and paste it. And then after a while, these two guys were like, oh, was that you or ChatGPT? Even his profile pic is AI generated. Like, okay, what do you get out of saying that comment? So what if it is? We live in the age of AI. What's wrong with delegating tasks to AI if you don't want to write or if you don't want to draw a fucking picture? What's wrong with delegating tasks to artificial intelligence? So it's just really stupid. And then this one girl wrote a long ass paragraph. She's like, it seems like you're using ChatGPT, which is not a good look. According to who? You know? And it just rubbed me the wrong way, and I was like, screw it. I recruited the wrong people. Because the right people wouldn't care. Like, they would make a one-off, like, funny comment, but they're just so serious. Not witty or funny, or like, they don't get it. What I was gonna do is fund Lorenz Motors with the $20,000 that I have in components, build like a proof of concept. But I just can't find anyone that I vibe with. I really like my solitude. I like working alone. Worm Warrior is definitely a better fit for me professionally, because I could just work out. I could just get in shape and promote a parasite gut cleanse, you know? And there's just also so many problems with flying cars. Even my design had kinks in it, had problems with it, engineering challenges. Like, the design itself looks cool, but feasibly to build it, it was not quite there yet. Even when I start seeing a little bit of success, the little success I've had, it was usually through a brand deal, or I had one brand deal actually. Paid me $500. I was like, sick. I don't know. I just want to do like wellness stuff now. I feel like the parasites were like controlling me to build something kind of delusional. I thought I could literally be Iron Man and do it on my own. I love that movie. It's my favorite movie. I like military movies and superhero movies, and then literally Iron Man combines military and superhero, and I just really like that style. So Worm Warrior is kind of like the upgraded Lure King, if you guys remember that. Lure King was like military. It was like covert operations, not to be mistaken with covert narcissism, just covert operations. I like Call of Duty video games where they sneak through tall grass and snipe enemies in enemy territory, complete missions. I'm really influenced by those like military war video games. I think why I'm so demotivated today is because the first upload on this channel got 0 views. It's just like, damn, the YouTube algorithm did not like that at all. Plus it's a new channel, so I understand like new channels don't get any views, like, unless it's just me. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure when you start out, it always starts out like that, where you don't really get anybody to watch you. I'm also demotivated because like I went running yesterday and I didn't lose any weight, and I like updates. If there's no updates in life, I feel like there's no content. But I'm just gonna force myself to vlog and keep pumping these out, because one day, like 100 days from now, when I am in shape and I look like David Goggins, I'm already sweating. People will look back and be like, let's see where this guy started. So who knows where this journey takes us. I know, like, you really have to push yourself to do things you don't want to do. My life philosophy with parasites in my body was like, nope, I'm absolutely not pushing myself to do things I don't want to do. But after the cleanse, I just like had like this euphoric feeling, this dopamine rush of just feel good chemicals, where I was like, I'm gonna be David Goggins, I'm gonna be a Navy SEAL, Worm Warrior. My website is literally written in that tone of like being forged in the heat of battle and just running into a battle with just an AR and a bulletproof vest. This might, you know, it gets boring a little bit, but every job is boring. Like, you don't want to do it. You do it once, you're excited, you're pumped up, and then you go to do it again the next day, and it doesn't feel as exciting, you know?